As you travel down County Trunk Highway MS just outside of Boscobel, you really start to get an idea of the extent of last night's storms. When you look at the tree line, this is the main concern for the environmental folks, is not only the fire, but the plume of smoke. The concern is the bus stops themselves, and more so what the city plans to do with ones just like this. And Governor Evers has already said on multiple occasions, should those bills get to his desk, he plans to veto them. The situation only gets worse as you see all of the homes, a dozen in total, completely flattened. And a lot of these state parks don't really have the adequate storm shelters. Up until last Thursday, they really hadn't gotten any rain here on the farm since Memorial Day, when in a normal year, they would get close to 3 to 4 inches of rain during that time. Social distancing requirements meant Breeze Stevens could fill just about 18% of its total capacity. But in these specific vaccine-only sections, they'll be able to fit nearly 5 times the amount of fans. A win for not only the club, but also fans looking for a safe return to go into the game with a group of friends. It looks and sounds like the real thing.
Alarms going off. People yelling, possible victims yelling for help.
Go, don't leave me though.
Create some challenges for the officers to work through while they're working through the problems.
Lieutenant Josh Norum says every bit of the training
Start scenario!
police, fire, and paramedics are doing in Janesville today has a purpose. Each move,
Police, anyone else?
every scenario derived from the very tragedies they're working to prevent.
We developed the training a lot of times based around national events such as the Boulder, Colorado grocery store shooting or a warehouse shooting that happened in San Jose. And we kind of explore those incidents and look at some of the ways that these active shooter incidents occurred.
Police do training like this a few times a year.
I don't believe their radios are working right now.
Today, the focus is on teamwork and how to communicate with medics from the fire department in an active shooter situation.
Quickly triage people as we come about on them and try to identify life-threatening injuries as fast as we can.
The hope is training done today never has to be put in action.
Mark, it's a deadly fire!
But Lieutenant Norum says the regularity in which gun violence and mass shootings are happening in America means they always need to be prepared.
Unfortunately, mass shootings are part of something that we're going to have to deal with in the law enforcement community moving forward. So the best thing that we can do is train for when it occurs.
There's a new celebrity in downtown Stoughton.
Check the pages. Where's the ball? Where's the ball?
And its following
It's like a celebrity.
is growing by the day.
We are like, oh my God, everybody's crazy for the ball.
1,000 miles away from the closest ocean, an oversized beach ball is taking over.
It's just spontaneous. People just love it.
But to understand its rise to fame, you'll need to speak to its manager,
A spokesman for a beach ball.
John Thompson.
Somebody mentioned there was a giant beach ball bouncing around, and from there, people started signing it and sending it on, rolling it to different streets.
Since popping up in Stoughton's community Facebook page in late July, the ball has gone from the VI pool to the VIP.
It's kind of like the pet.
That's so cool. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day.
And has become the one celebrity that wants your autograph.
Well, I don't know. I think I'm signed on here someplace. My wife has. My dog has.
And lets you decide what to call it.
I think that'll probably be the most contentious thing with this.
The name was either Roly Poly Oly, and there was Beachy. Roly Poly Oly won by 10-1 margin.
And when Rolly's in danger of blowing a flat, Stoughton's finest have been there.
One person started it, and everyone's just keeping this whole movement going.
As Rolly moves further,
Now we're having a ball.
the city
Big push.
moves closer.
People just ended up saying, hey, this is so much fun. Just so spontaneous, and just let's go have some fun with this.
And that feeling never deflates.
Just community goodwill. It's just amazing.
So what's next for Rolly? Well, there's been some discussion about naming a park after him or saving him for next year's Sit Into My Festival. Today, he was a star of a block party. And again, so truly just the most popular person in town, and a story that can only make you smile.
I got to say, I'm smiling right now. Thank you so much, Adam.